Good morning. Here is today's word of blessings for you. Psalm 142, 1-7. I cry aloud to the Lord, I lift up my voice to the Lord for mercy. I pour out before him my complaint, before him I tell my trouble. When my spirit grows faint within me, it is you who watch over my way. In the path where I walk people have hidden a snare for me. Look and see, there is no one at my right hand, no one is concerned for me. I have no refuge, no one cares for my life. I cry to you, Lord, I say, you are my refuge, my portion in the land of the living. Listen to my cry, for I am in desperate need, rescue me from those who pursue me, for they are too strong for me. Set me free from my prison, that I may praise your name. Then the righteous will gather about me because of your goodness to me. Today's title is I Cry to You, Lord. I love David. He is my hero who slew the giant Goliath, of course. But what makes me feel closer to him is not so much his heroic power and achievement as his weakness and vulnerability, which he candidly confesses to God and trusts in him. As far as I know, David is the most well-exposed personality in the Bible. I believe that it is God's design. God wants us to befriend David. The book of Psalms helps us greatly in getting us to know David and his heart. Today's psalm is one of those psalms David wrote. But this psalm gives more background details. It says in the title, A Maskil of David. When he was in the cave. A prayer. Maskil in a nutshell is a spiritual lesson that the author earnestly wants to pass down to other people. So this psalm is a spiritual lesson that David became convinced of through the experience when he was in a cave to escape from Saul. He treasured the experience. He was resolved to pass his own experience to the next generation. Running away from Saul, who hotly pursued David to kill, David had no one to turn to. Thousands of soldiers that fought with him against the enemy now turned against him at the order of King Saul. The only one he can turn to was God. He cried out to him. Look and see, there is no one at my right hand, no one is concerned for me. I have no refuge, no one cares for my life. I cry to you, Lord, I say, you are my refuge, my portion in the land of the living. Listen to my cry, for I am in desperate need, rescue me from those who pursue me, for they are too strong for me. We know what happened after this prayer in the cave. God heard David's prayer. God miraculously saved him and enthroned him as king in place of Saul. So what does David try to say to us through this maskil? It is clear. He wants us all to know that there is one and only true refuge in us, which is God. No army, no king, none else can save us when we are in the cave of our life. Cry out to God. Pour out before him. Make complaints if you would to him. But trust him and wait upon him. He will set you free from the prison and cave. Did you get the message from your friend David?